First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. This defense for the Commanders, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Throwing is Hurts. He's able to find Melton. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Philadelphia.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Pass complete across the formation to Melton. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
And this is a game where you don't envy a defensive coordinator. This is what you have to game plan against all week. This offense is #1 in the NFL in passing, and they're clicking here early as they get a completion there for a first down.
63.
In motion left goes Smith.
Kyle left Yeti. Hey, Silver. Yeti.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
And an Eagle first down.
Go Silver, ready?
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flush to his right. And this one too low. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 14, first down Commanders. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
12 more yards there and another first down. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher, and that's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. You look at this Eagle defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Here's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And a gain of 4 gets them right to the midfield stripe.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Third down and 6.
19 Tiger.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
These two teams, they met earlier in the season in Philly with the Eagles winning that ball game. So they're looking for another win here in Washington to take the season sweep.
Hey, 73, 73.
2nd down, here's Hurts. He's going to get that to Swift underneath.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
On 1st down, Hurts. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch them close to the spot.
Now Hurts going to get this to his running back, Swift. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 39.
And give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
Nifty move. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's 2nd and 3. On the option to give to Swift here.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And Hurts going to move him around. Here's Swift.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Swift is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Elliott on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Eagles 14, Commanders 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you field a kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. But Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Now they're going to motion Dotson to the left.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's got a man. It's his fullback. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Second and 6 at the 36-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's second down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Back to throw again.
Throw right side complete to Dotson.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
They'll look to throw again. Dancing to his left. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
That's good for Washington. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. They'll drop to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. tighter windows, made it easier to cover people, actually.
For the field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Commanders 10.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Here's 2nd and 7.
He'll look to throw.
Target is to Dotson, and he's got him.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Back to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
63. Crowd love Yeti. Crowd love Yeti. Hey, Silver. Don't touch.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Crowd love Yeti. Crowd love Yeti.
Hurts. That one complete down the field to Smith. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A gain there of 21 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
73. Hey, 73. Man. Don't touch.
Throwing is Hurts. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Crowd love Yeti. Don't touch.
2nd down. Here's Jalen Hurts. quick slant here to Smith. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. They'll look to throw here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Bo Melton, a 24-yard touchdown as his guys are able to extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
In the 3rd quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
They'll set up a throw. And his throw is incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Dotson in motion right.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A huge play there for Washington. 47 yards.
That catch for his career is number 589, so 11 away from 600, but it also right now ties him with Hall of Famer Fred Biletnikoff.
And we remember Fred Biletnikoff well because of the way he went about his business in catching the football. And we're seeing something similar here. Someone who runs precise routes, has excellent hands, and knows how to get the ball to the end zone.
The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Here's a give up the middle. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
49 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. His pass caught at the 4.
Touchdown, Washington.
Terry McLaurin from 4 yards out. And the Commanders are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Now receiver in motion left. Now a toss going left. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Gay now set to kick it off. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Now he dumps this off over the middle. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Hey, Silver.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. 2nd down. Here's Hurts. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 23 yards the pickup there.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
On the option to give to Swift here.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
Go Silver, ready? Try left, Yeti. Try left, Yeti. 73.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 27-yard line.
They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Oh, design run for their wideout. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. On 2nd down, Swift.
He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Hey, 73.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
A strong running. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here comes Swift.
Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. The kick by Elliott is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
This is 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw.
And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they need a touchdown, and here they're saying, we're not going to get it 10 yards at a time. They felt they needed to take a shot there to at least get them across the 50, but that one falls incomplete.
He's back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Back to throw.
And Dotson, he's got it. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 20. And a Washington first down.
He'll look to throw.
Going to be caught downfield by Dotson. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin.
They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field?
Now 1st and goal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he gets in just in the nick of time, so they get the touchdown they need. Now they need a 2-point conversion to tie it. The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. It's incomplete. They got the touchdown, could not, however, get the 2-point conversion to cap it, and they're still down by a pair. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the 3rd time he's been off target this entire game.
And Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
So no shortage of offense in this